Ag PhD full episodes and more are now available on Acres TV, the newest ag platform connecting you to fields of information. Look for us on watchacrestv.com.
During our Farm Basics time today, we're going to talk a little about our upcoming Ag PhD winter workshops.
Well, hopefully we luck out and get great weather like this in the winter, but we know it's going to get cold, and then we're going to want to be inside talking about farming. We can't be out in the field. We like talking about farming. Hey, what can we do to get better? And there's a lot to discuss this winter.
All right, so we've got a number of different workshops at a few different venues. Mainly it's going to be corn, soybeans, naturals, or as many people call them, biological products, and then also soils. I wanted to hit first on the soils thing because this is a really big deal. I often say this, you know, growing up on the farm, our dad, our grandparents, they taught us all kinds of great things, but we sure didn't hear a lot about soils, and we definitely did not learn how to read a soil test. Well, if you look at how much the average farmer spends today on fertilizer, this is unbelievably important, and it's also great stuff to pass on to your kids and your grandkids, how to read the soil test and how to make fertilizer recommendations. Those are the things we'll talk about at the Soils Clinic.
And the best part about that is it's not crop specific. So it isn't just, well, this only pertains to one crop grown in just a small area around the world. Soils training works for anything you're trying to do, whether it's your vegetable garden or great big fields.
All right, another thing that pertains to any crop is biologicals, or again, as we call them, naturals. There are a lot of questions about that. There are a lot of different products out there. What works? What doesn't? How do some of these things work? So there's some little things too. When it comes to testing, we've done just a tremendous amount of work with this in many different states, but even it's something as simple as water quality, or as simple as, hey, I mix some chlorinated water, just some rural water or municipal water, I mix that with my biological product. Well, when you did that, you killed it. So there are a lot of little details that we can get into to help you hopefully get better success out of any biological product you use.
Well, speaking of details, when it came to corn production last year, what a difference it was from one field to the next in certain management strategies, fighting against tough weather, tough diseases, insects, and more. We're going to talk about the best strategies for you for this coming season for corn production. How can you spread your risk? How can you keep your costs down and still shoot for great yields?
I can echo all those things when we talk about soybeans as well. So we've got a corn workshop, a soybean workshop, a soils clinic, a naturals workshop, and then we've got workshops that will be covering many different things in a couple other spots. So we just encourage you, please check out the Ag PhD winter workshops. They're free. We put these on each year, just hopefully to give you a little bit more information than we can talk to you about in half an hour here on Ag PhD TV. We'll also send you home with a good agronomy book to give you resources and a reference to go through the entire next season. So just check out the lineup at agphd.com.
Well, and one topic of discussion at those workshops is certain to be controlling our weed of the week. We'll show you how to get that done later in the show.